Hey beautiful people, it's your girl Dr. Shauna Etienne, and I'm here with another juicy email. I'm going to wait for you guys to come on so I can get started because I do not have all day today. I'm just simply doing a pop-up. I am not going to be here long, but I'm going to give you guys some understanding behind the topic why some women are attracted to married men. So I'm going to need you all to share the video. Share the video. I'm going to take this time to share the video too. I need you guys all to share the video so we can go ahead and get started with this conversation. It is a conversation that many people don't like having, but we're going to have this conversation. I'm not going to be here long. We're going to have this conversation because somebody who's been viewing the video sent me an email. Y'all know I love my emails, and he raised very good points. So I want to address it from a clinical point of view. Why some single women are attracted to married men. So there's a whole phenomenon. There's a whole science behind this and why this actually happens. So give me a second so I can go ahead and share the video, and then I'm going to go ahead and get started with you all. Just hold on there. If you have not already shared the video, I kindly ask that you guys share the video as well. I see Jean. How you doing, Jean? How are you? Jean, if you have not shared the video, I kindly ask to share the video because I know there's going to be some people that need an understanding for why some single women are attracted to married men. So I need you guys to really share the video so people can know that I'm on, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. Let me just share this video from my computer. Just give me a second. Thank you, Jean. I appreciate that. Hi, Erica. How are you doing? Erica, you know there's women that are attracted to married men. You know, Erica, there's a lot of women that like married men, and it leaves some married women, like I'm a married woman, right? It leaves some of us, not all of us, but it leaves some of us uncomfortable, especially when we feel like we can't trust our girlfriends around our husbands, right? So we're gonna address this, and I'm gonna explain to you guys why this happens. So give me a second. I got one more share to do on one more page, and we're going to get started. Just bear with me. Thank you guys so much for your patience. Thank you, Jean, for sharing the video. I appreciate that. So let me go. This is one last share, and we're going to get started because this is a juicy email, and he raises some really excellent points. So let's go. So I got an email on Tuesday, and I don't know if he wants me to say his name, so emails remain anonymous with me. If you guys are interested in sending me an email, you just got to go to the description. I put my email address in there. You can send me an email, any topic you want to know about, any questions you want to ask me. All your email correspondences are anonymous and confidential with me. So here we go. Dr. Shauna, are you from Harlem or the Bronx? I can tell, sister. Smile. Boo-boo, you know I'm from the Bronx. Stop playing with me. I'm a Bronx girl all day, every day. I love being from the Bronx. He says, Shauna, you and I both know that women, not all, are attracted to married men, taken men, and spoken for men. A man who does not already have a woman is just not appealing to some women. It's kind of like the principle that it's easier to get a job when you already have a job. Love you. I love you too. I love you too for writing in. So like he said, let's break this email down. You and I both know that women, not all, are attracted to married, taken, and spoken for men. Yes, anonymous emailer, that is true. There are a lot of women that are attracted to married men. And it's a phenomenon that we have been studying for a long time. Now, not too long ago, I did a video called Human Mate Poaching, and it got thousands of views, and I got a lot of clapback because people don't like to have this conversation. But the truth is, it exists. And there's a lot of science and research on human mate poaching. The reason why this happens is because, listen, there's just a lot of women out there. There's a lot of men out there too. Hello, Rita. How are you? Hello, Erica. How are you? Hello, Raylene. How are you? There's a lot of men out there and a lot of women out there, goes both ways, that are attracted to the person that they ain't got to do a lot of work with. They're attracted to people who are unavailable. That's why I always stress to the women And I'm not saying the men shouldn't be held accountable, but I always stress to the women, leave those unavailable men alone. Because a man is going to be a man. And I know that's a phrase that we shouldn't be using. And I know people don't like to hear that. But the truth is what it is. But don't get it twisted. There are a lot of women that like sex just as much as men. And people just have in their image, women are these nice, docile people who don't do anything. And once they get married, they just clean the home and have children and bake cookies. That's not how a lot of women are. I have more female cheaters than I do men cheaters. Let's not ever get it twisted. But we're going to address what he's saying. I want you to know there's a lot of studies that have been done. And you got to understand, behind a lot of these studies, what we're seeing is the reason why some single women are attracted to married men, because women take their cue from women who are already doing what they want to do. So, for example, if I'm already a married woman, and I'm giving somebody marriage advice, they're more likely to take their cue from me than somebody who has never been married before. You get what I'm saying? So when you see a woman, and this whole thing is so psychological, people don't even realize that this stuff is subconscious. It happens automatically. And people don't even realize it. So when you see a woman with a man, or you see a married man that you think is of quality, he got his ish together, that woman, whether you think it's sick or not, I'm not judging anybody, whether you think it's sick or not, in the back of her head, she feels like, okay, he must be a quality man because he is married. I see pictures of his wife and his kids. He must be good, and he's flirting with me. There's a lot of sickness that be going on in some people's heads, but at the same time, it's human nature. It's human nature. People don't like to hear this, but it's human nature. And so they sit back and they watch this married man, and they see how this married man move. And at the same time, he's flirting with her. So she's thinking that she's better than sliced bread. She thinks she's the best thing that's ever been around. She thinks that she's unique. And then she starts to formulate all these ideas in her head about the wife. Oh, she must be lazy. She must not be having sex. She must be unattractive. Baby, that is not always the case. See, if you open up your legs, he's going to take it. If you put it out there, he's going to slide right up in there. It's just that simple. Not every man is able to control himself. Not every man is able to control himself. So the science behind it, the first point I want to make here, the science behind it is women who are single get their cue from women who are married. So if she picked out this brother must be a good thing. No one really considers the fact that maybe he's just a dog, and just because he's married doesn't mean he's the best husband on earth. All right? Sometimes they are, and sometimes they're not. But psychologically, that single woman thinks he's a good man. He's a good man, and I'm going to snatch him up. That's what she thinks. I have her knowing that she's wrong. Let's go on. See, a lot of wives already know that we got to watch our girlfriends. We already know that. So if you did not already know that, if you just automatically blindly trusting your girlfriends, your cousins, your sisters, or other women around your men, you just blindly trusting it because he's not going to do anything. It's not going to happen to me. Please, 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 my sisters, don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. Keep your eyes open, because even the nerdiest guys will slide up in coochie if she put it on the table and make it available. Please keep your eyes open, because that's just how it is. It is how it is. So you have to really watch out from the women who are around you, because the women who are around you, they're scoping your man. They're seeing how he's taking care of you. They're seeing what he's doing. And then they always in the back of their head think that they can do it better than you. They don't have the full story. They don't know that he doesn't really help out with the kids. They don't know that he doesn't clean. They don't know that he's disrespectful. They don't know that he has a bad money problem. I'm only talking about for those jokers that this exists. They don't know all of that. The only thing that they do know is he's married to you, and they see you with your car, with your ring, with everything you have going on. They see that, and they think that he's a good catch. So psychologically speaking, and many of them subconsciously, they go out on the prowl. That's what's called human mate poaching. They go to poach your man from you. They go to take your man from you because it's not a lot of work that they have to do. He's already been domesticated. He's married to you. They don't have to do a lot of that work. He already knows how to open up doors, so we hope, how to pull out seats, how to pay for a bill, how to take you on trips, because she sees him taking a family on trips. So a lot of the stuff that she wants, he already knows how to do because he's already accustomed to doing it. Us married people, believe it or not, many of us, not all, but many of us are domesticated. We already know. I remember when I first got divorced and I got back in the dating scene before I met my husband. I didn't know how to date. I didn't know all these games that people were playing. I didn't know that you got to take it steady. You got to do all this other crazy stuff. I didn't know none of that stuff because I was out the dating market. I was in a marriage for 11 years. I didn't know none of that stuff. So when I came out, the only thing I knew was how to be married, how to check in with one another, how to pick up little items when we're going places, just pick it up and give it to our husbands, how to make sure we cook his meal, his food, clean the house. I just knew how to be married. When to doll up, when to dress down. That's all I knew how to do. You get what I'm saying? So the reason why people who are single are attracted to people who are married, baby, part of the reason is they're already domesticated. They're already doing all the things that that single woman wants him to do. So she thinks. So she thinks. So I wrote here, this, as some wives already know to their course, makes a married man a better catch than a bachelor. That makes a married man a better catch than a bachelor because she doesn't have to do too much work to break your husband in. If you've done a good enough job with him, she ain't got to do a lot of work. So that single woman, she eyeing your man. Don't get it twisted. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me because I'm the marriage counselor and I did my studies and my studies is on infidelity. Don't get mad at me. I'm bringing you guys the research. I'm bringing you guys the facts, the truth. So if you're walking around thinking you are on a carrier and nothing's going to happen to you and your man ain't going to step out, I hope you're right. I hope you're right because even nerds step out. Even the dude that, you know what I mean. Even he steps out. Carrying on because I got to get out of here. I ain't got all day to hear. You got to really understand, if you don't understand anything else, just understand the term. The phenomena is called human mate poaching. We even see it in the animal kingdom. They'll slide up, take your man while you sleeping. Hell, not even while you sleeping. You be at the restaurant eating, they'll slide right up and take your man. Don't ever get it twisted. They know how to poach your man. I don't never put anything past my husband. My husband got his own business. My husband is known to the radio. My husband drives a nice car. My husband lives in a great area. All right, and he's just the sweetest guy on earth. I watch all those chicks because I see it all the time. I see inappropriate text messages and everything from them. And it don't matter. Some of them very educated, some of them not. I'm just being transparent. I watch all of those. I slide through. You're damn right. You better say you are where you are because I'm going to slide through. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not stupid. I do this for a living. I treat married couples every day of my life for a living. I study infidelity. They don't call me Dr. Shauna for no reason. I earned my credentials. That is my studies. So I understand what is going on here. I don't put anything past no man. Hell, fellas, y'all better not put anything past your woman either. Right? So let's consider the science of attraction. Let's consider why this happens. See, if that woman works with your husband and she knows he is married, she ain't even got to meet you. She ain't got to meet you. She ain't got to know nothing about you. But if she knows he is married, he may not be flirting with her. But don't ever mistake the fact that she will flirt with your husband. She will come in with nice attire because it's just something about a married man. It's just something about it. And she'll come in, she'll be dolling herself up. She'll be doing her hair and everything, laughing, ha, 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 touching his shoulders, ha, all this stuff. So I always have the conversation with my husband. I don't care. I do. You wake up, baby, we know the rules, right? We know the game. Don't play nothing. Because my husband go on business trips all the time. We know the rules. Don't play nothing. Don't start none, won't be none. You don't want to play with me. I'm fire. You don't want to play with me. And I'm not talking about fire as in hot. I'm talking about fire. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. You understand what I'm trying to say? Don't play with me. Because I already been through that before. I already been through that before with husband number one. And he married her. I already been there with husband number one. I don't play those games. See, husband number one, I just signed the papers. I'm going to release you. Husband number two is a different ball game. You want to play, batters up. That's how I look at it. Because I already know the deal. So no to my emailer. I know that single women are attracted to married men. I know that. I understand that single women are attracted to married men. And I know you know. So this ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. So let's see. Let me see what else I'm going to say. What else I'm going to say before I get out of here? I got to go pick up my son. Oh, here's a study I want to share with y'all. There was a study that was conducted, and it found that single women who were shown photographs of men set their sights on those who were said to be in a relationship. This is a study. They brought in a lot of women, and they showed these women, single women, different photographs, and they would put like a ring or maybe a picture of the spouse in the background, something to just give off a signal that he was unavailable. And almost all of those women, almost all of them were more attracted to that man who was married. This is not stuff we're making up. This is not stuff. Listen, the truth is, marriage, just like monogamy, is a social construct. I don't know about any other country, how they deal with their marriage. No, I do know about other countries, but I'm only going to focus on the U.S. How marriage was situated in the U.S. was simply to retain assets and wealth. They married into families for assets and wealth and to maintain their assets and their wealth. Monogamy was a socially constructed idea. That's what it was. I know people don't want to hear this because people have been domesticated to believe other things. Oh, when a man takes a wife, she forsakes all men and he forsakes all women and blah, 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 blah. Yes, ideally, that's what we would like, but that's not the truth. That's not the truth. If you're going to know something, you at least know the facts behind it and know the history behind it. Monogamy was socially constructed because men don't know if children are their children. But women know that a child is her child because she gives birth to them. So only one reason why it was socially constructed, because they wanted to make sure the man that fathered that child was going to be responsible for taking care of that child. That was one reason why. Another reason why was to maintain assets, to maintain money. It's all about the Benjamins. All about the Benjamin. I love to see people get married. I love to see people get married. People of all incomes and everything. I love to see them get married. But the truth is, marriage was constructed not because of love. See, that's what we're saying now. Now we're saying, I got married because of love. I love him. That's why I got married. Yeah. That's true for some people, but that's not how marriage was constructed. Marriage was constructed off of money. It's an institution. That's why you need a license to do it. It's an institution. That's how marriage was constructed. So when you get into this marriage and they're having sex, they want to make sure that that guy is that woman's father. So they implemented monogamy. And they say anybody who is found in an adulterous affair will be killed, will be charged, put in jail, you name it. They had to control the monogamy because of that reason. They had to control it because of money. They had to control it because of benefits. So when that man died, who was going to be the one that was going to take care of the children and the women? What was happening was the state, the government was picking up care for these children and women, and the government said this is becoming too costly. It's too expensive, so we have to construct something. That's another reason why monogamy was constructed. So now you have to be monogamous, And when you pass away, your wife gets your benefits and your children is taken care of so the government don't have to do it. Don't ever get it twisted. This whole idea of love, yeah, it sounds great. It sounds great. And we all have love, right? A lot of us, I love my husband. I'm sure you love your husband and your wife. A lot of us do that. But listen, do understand that monogamy was constructed. Do understand it is socially constructed. So there's no surprise why there's so many affairs and adultery and infidelity going on, extramarital and extradyadic relationships. There's no mistake why that happens. But some people tend to think that they're going to rid the world of infidelity. No, you're not. It ain't never going to happen. It ain't never going to happen. You constructed a law against it and people are doing it illegally. It ain't never going to happen. But I don't want you guys to get it twisted. And I'm talking to the guys. I'm not talking to the females. I'm talking to the guys at this moment. Fellas, I don't want you guys to get it twisted. Because married women are attracted to single men. It's just human nature. It's human nature. People don't like to hear it. People don't like to hear it, but it's the truth. It's the truth. So some of us need to get off of cloud nine. We need to come out the cloud thinking it's never going to happen to us. And it might not ever happen to you. I'm just saying, just know the research and know the facts, know the evidence, know reality. It might not ever happen to you. But it's better to have the knowledge than to walk around blindly thinking you the best thing since sliced bread and then you on my couch crying. Because I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to break it down for you. Right? So Sharon is saying a single woman has to be severely desperate to chase a married man. Desperate or horny. So a lot of people, we tell ourselves all these stuff to make us feel better because we get offended. And I'm not saying anybody here is offended. I'm just saying in general, we get offended and it goes against our belief. It goes against our norm. It goes against our values, our religious beliefs and everything. So we're not comfortable with these kind of topics. And I am by no way promoting infidelity or extramarital affairs. I am no way promoting it. What I'm saying to you as a marriage counselor, as a scholar who studies marriages and infidelity, what I'm saying to you guys is this whole system was socially constructed. So there is no mistake that these things happen. So some of them are desperate. And some of them is just an attraction. It's just a game for them. Some of them are not even trying to steal your man away. Some of them just want to see how he is. But I play no games. I play no games. You will not see how he is at my expense. Don't wage war with me. You don't want to be in war with me. Because all the education goes out the window. Right? Don't be in war with me. I'll make your life live in hell. I got too much to lose. Right? I'm like, what's Beyonce's song? Ring the alarm. I've been through this too long. I'll be damned if I see another chick on your arm. Guys, I'm out of here today. I can't stay on here all day. This is my lunch pop-up. I got to go pick up my son. But that's to my emailer. Let me tell you, Mr. Emailer. Next time, don't use your school address. You go to my daughter's school, Ivy League. But anyway, I love you guys. I'm out of here. Watch your men. Watch your women. Don't be foolish. Don't be stupid. Don't be naive. Just live in reality. Just live in reality. If you guys want to send me any emails, my emails is in the description. If you guys have not already subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe to Fly Nubian Queen here on Facebook. And then go over to our website. And that is flynubianqueen.com on the internet. And subscribe to that channel. It's free to subscribe. That's where you want to go. If you're here for relationship advice, send me an email. If you have a comment that you want to make in the email or not on the feed, send me an email. Just keep the topics coming because I'm going to go on and I'm going to talk to you guys about this. I will see you guys all on Thursday, which is tomorrow, because I got another juicy topic for you. I'm going to talk about what women absolutely must stop doing in relationships, or as women, period, trying to get into relationships. I'm going to talk about what you absolutely must stop doing. All right? Love you all, and I'll see you all later. Have a blessed day.